back to the quest for details. We're headed out to Point Reyes. So that's where we're headed. Out through the town of Olima. Out past, this is the famous Elephant Mountain. If you know Jesse Colin Young or you're a Youngbloods fan, that's Elephant Mountain. Big sleeping giant of a hill. And then on to Point Reyes Station and then out to Point Reyes itself, and we're going to go look around. And we are at the very south end of the smallest bay, and we are going up the peninsula that makes it a bay. And then we're going to head out Point Reyes, which sticks directly out into the Pacific Ocean off of that. But that's all the marshland. There's a filled in bottom of the bay. We're just getting to the estuary. So we're going to jump out here real quick. We're just following the road. It's a very steep hill, and it's just a peninsula that runs north to south, and which creates the bay on this side. So we're actually, the water was a little bit higher than we'd be standing in it. Walk all the way out here. You can see a little tributary coming in, and there you have it. What's important to note, this is actually the San Andreas Fault running through here, one of California's largest faults, and that's why the bay is so long and skinny. And the north end of it, we were just at Dillon Beach, and then Bodega beyond that, out of the mouth where it goes out to the Pacific. Now we're working our way all the way up the peninsula. Sorry to make you dizzy. That forms this side of the bay. And if you've ever heard that saying that California is going to fall off into the ocean, this is the side they're talking about. This whole chunk that you're on here is a separate piece of plate that is sliding north. It actually came from, like what we're standing on, came from down by LA, and it's heading ever north and then sliding off of the coast of California, and it'll end up by Anchorage or something someday. Who knows? It'll, you know, it's headed north by northwest. And this is the piece of California that will be where it is. So it won't actually fall off in the ocean, but it is sliding off into the ocean, and that is the fault that they're talking about. That is just here filled with water. I thought you might think that was cool. Literally, we're just going to go north along this peninsula, and that's the weird part about Point Reyes is it sticks. Instead of running north to south, it runs literally east to west. And we have a little special mission. I'm hunting a message in a bottle. It's so lush by the time you get out here, and this is the beginning of spring. It's so beautiful. It's going to be a great day. Hope you're coming with me on this adventure. we are out at the beautiful Abbott's Lagoon. If you look past me here, you can see the big old beautiful lagoon and the dunes and everything else, and all the little seashore that we're going to go explore. And of course we're going to check the hollow log just in case nobody else did. Okay. This was the last beach that I got to go to with my father-in-law about half a decade ago. More now, I suppose. And the girls all called him Grandpa Ocean because he loved the ocean so much and spent so much time at it. And this was a good evening that we spent here, and I haven't been back since. So thank you for coming exploring with me. Crazy mounds out here. Little walkways that you get to walk across whenever there's a swamp. And it's just beautiful this time of year. It smells so good. It's like celery land. When I was a boy, I lived in the wet coastal area of Oregon. And yeah, a lot of mud. Good mud, like that. We're over closer to these mountains now. You can see the layers of sedimentary stuff off the ocean floor, which has been lifted up quicker than the water has been rising from the ice melting. So it's above land and inland from where it was. A little Connie, the rabbit. Don't Worry, Watership Down was one of my favorite books. Just be careful, because when you go chasing rabbits, Are you late? Are you late for a very important date? There. Oh, bunny rabbit. Oh. And then into a hobbit hole. Wow. This is where you have to make that decision. Do we go in? We can't fit like this. We're gonna have to shrink. Okay, we shall see. I was mostly wanting to read what she put inside. Look at this lagoon. That's the main point of treasure hunting, is to get you out in the beautiful spots anyway, so that has been succeeded. Look at this place though. Nobody here. It was just gorgeous. Just a few people walking around checking out nature. Big old cameras taking pictures of the birds. Beautiful. Okay, Let's see what Nicola White left in the bottle in California. Just kind of fun. When I realized that she'd been over in my region of the state, I mean, it's a 2.5 hour drive, I was like, yay! I mean, I was bummed because I missed her, but no, that's not the bottle. That is such a bummer. Oh, that's so not cool, dude. Oh, that made me feel like I had it all together. I don't see a note in there. That's horrible. I do see a little bird's nest. See that? That's a pretty cool little bird's nest. Okay. I was at the log tag. That was not the bottle. Now we're just gonna sit on the log. Feel like a total loser. No, I'm just kidding. It's beautiful. It's who knows how the universe works anyways, right? Times and places and the continuum. I am here now. I don't often show you the look of shame. That's what it looks like. I wonder if it's hollow at the other end. Ever the optimist or just a strong sense of denial? There's no hole there. Okay. Let's walk out to the point. Wow. And here it is. The biggest beach in the world. I mean, we're talking Skeleton Coast here. This thing goes to infinity and beyond. It's a beautiful day. Where we came from, where we're going back to. I'll just pluck some of these shiny littles up so that you can see them. They are beautiful. Little agates and little greens. See how many little pieces of jade we can pick up. Just about 30% jade. It's beautiful. For sure. Look at this though. I think it's a clavicle of a bird. Definitely a bird in the spine. I think that's where the legs go. There's a piece of beach glass that must have been here for a while. Look at the rainbow on that. It's kind of blue from sitting in the sun. Looks like it's eroding out of this here sand dune. That's plastic. We'll take that with us too. That shell, we can't take that, but we can take the man-made garbage. Huh. There's actually another piece of it. Is that a bottle? Is that a cork top laying here with sand in it? That is. That's crazy. I guess a lot of things have washed up here. Looks like nobody's walked up here in ages. And I'm not even joking, look. Laying right there on the surface. 1966. It's crazy. George Washington American Quarter. I'm just picking up all the little pieces of plastic that I see. So my eyes keep falling on all these little things. And I'm just out in the dunes. Nail. I guess there's a lot of fires out here in the old days too. So we'll collect some garbage. Federal law forbids reuse of this bottle. Well, then maybe we'll just let it turn into beach glass. Well, there's definitely an area up here I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it was where everybody used to party or what, but it's all glass. I'm only taking the plastic home. But there is a lot of glass all throughout these dunes. That's how it is when people used to have fires everywhere. Although, here's another older square jar. It's kind of cool. That type of thing we could always do something really fun with. You never know which one of these. Look at all these pieces. Oh, it's something that washed up here. And timbers. See this? This could have been literally a wreck that we're standing on. A lot of them, you know, there was hundreds and hundreds were on the base of Point Reyes. So they would not know that this was sticking out and they'd butt into it. But that looks more like a dock that broke loose. Either way, it's surrounded in pieces of glass and metal and all kinds of strange things. More glass, more glass. But yeah, there's more of the blue. And this mound of all the metal and old rotten timbers seems to be the epicenter of it. So, when the metal is so old, it's gone to nothing. We will leave that, we'll carry that with us. We'll find any, I think we'll leave that in the middle. That's there. And we'll just pull out the plastic. This might have been the dumps out here too, because there is an old road. And like I said, there's so many ranches out here. And everybody back in the day dumped straight into the ocean and into the water. Look at that punched piece of brass. That's maritime-esque. I think I'm actually going to toss that in dunes because it's pretty cool though. And then if you look around, it's hard to tell if that's revelers. I think we'll go ahead and pop that one out of here. Or dumping. A lot of the glass looks really old, but people have been partying in California a long time. It's got that rainbow sheen to it. We have a whole bag of garbage gathered up. That's our garbage juice for the day. So we will see you at the next location. It's kind of cool that we found a cork top and a beach in California laying there. I'm going to hide this farther back by the bird's nest. Of course I didn't bring paper or anything, but there it is. That's where it'll be. Over there. Looks like they've been placing real flowers all over the end of this log, by the way. Just a detail. So we are going to remove the plastic. I'm going to go like that. And take a curious one. It's just a shame that I don't have a way of leaving a note to explain the whole thing, but at least you're all with me and you know. Anything you'd like to say to the camera, sir? So many hawks out here. And just across the brush, you have California quail. Keeping an eye on them. I'm sure that's a lookout for a whole pod of them underneath.